Hi, Hawkeye fans. This is Laura Vandenberg with another Hawk2Hawk interview, and today joining me is former Hawkeye, which feels weird to say, and NFL draft prospect AJ Epenesa. AJ, how you doing?
I'm good. Thanks for having me.
Pretty big week, so you're holding up over there, feeling
Mhm.
okay?
Yeah, it's I'm feeling a little anxious, but I mean, it's a very exciting time. Me and my family are really looking forward to it.
It's a good anxious, right?
Yeah, it's really good.
Good. And you said you're at home. You're back in Illinois,
Mhm.
and your dad's pretty active on Twitter. I follow Epi on
Yeah.
Twitter, and he's been training you guys. I've seen some videos of you guys competing. It's healthy competition. It looks like you're getting a lot
hmm
out of it. But I know your childhood looked a lot like that, competing against your
hmm
brothers. Your dad was training you. But what's it like to be back at home at this stage and training alongside your family?
Um, Looking at it, it's pretty crazy just because I mean, it's like coming back to your roots. I mean, I come back home and we run the hill or we go work out at the local gym and it's just like it was whenever the whole process started when I started playing football. And now I'm taking this next step to the highest level and just still doing what I've always been doing. And it's pretty cool to just see that.
Yeah, so kind of sticking on the topic with your family and your dad. Obviously, dad played for the Hawks in the 90s. Your brother Eric announced in February that he committed to playing for
Yeah.
Iowa. But overall, what does the University of Iowa mean to you and to your family?
It means a lot. I mean, obviously, with my dad and my mom going there, and me, and then now Eric, it's a huge part of our family, and the black and gold just runs deep, and it's something that we love to represent, and it's something that it means a lot because of the opportunity they gave my dad, and all the kind friends we've made, and with all the coaches and relationships and all that, and so it's a huge part of our life, and we love Iowa.
Yeah, you had the opportunity to attend the combine, and
hmm
I've heard from a couple other guys that when you attend the combine or maybe the Reese's Senior Bowl or whatever it might be, these extra opportunities that coaches,
hmm
teams, other players, whatever it might be, have this kind of like expectation of you coming from the University of Iowa that like, yeah, he's ready for
hmm
the next step. Did you have that same feeling that maybe coaches and
hmm
other guys kind of thought, yeah, he's a Hawkeye, he's ready?
Yeah, I mean, in multiple interviews I've had, there's been instances where coaches are like, "We have a lot of respect for Coach Ferentz. We've known him for such a long time." Or I was doing the FMS testing at the combine, and they go, "Oh, you went to Iowa? Oh, this is going to be a breeze," because they know Coach Doyle does all the same testing, and we do it at such a high level.
And I want to go back to January. You were an honorary captain alongside Tua Tagovailoa for the 2020 Polynesian Bowl. Back in
Yeah.
2017, you actually got to play in the Polynesian Bowl before you got to Iowa. So how special was that to be able to go back and be an honorary captain? And what was that experience like overall for you?
It was pretty crazy. I mean, Chris Ruth got to come alongside with us, and it was really just cool to see how things went full circle. Because Ronnie Stanley, who is the left tackle for the Baltimore Ravens, when I played in the bowl game my senior year of high school, he was my team captain, and he was the honorary captain of the game. And so now I've come back as the honorary captain, and he's come back again as the NFL Polynesian NFL Player of the Year. And so it was really cool to reconnect with him and it just kind of showed how we stayed on the path and we kept doing what we do, and we came back as basically improved and better than what we were the first time we met, and it was really cool and really fun to be a part of that.
Now, you've said before that it's a high priority of yours to be a good role model for other Polynesian football players that are
hmm
up and coming and younger than you. Do you feel like you've gotten the opportunity to do that, and kind of how do you hope that you're leading them through this whole process?
just to really show that anything's possible. I mean, I was talking with my parents the other day back on the island in Samoa. They don't have functioning gear. They don't have cleats. They only can wear tennis shoes. The fields have basically gravel. My little cousin only had one shoulder piece on his shoulder pad, and just kind of show them that I mean they're coming from the struggle and that things are hard out there, and they just don't have the resources that we have here. And so being able to influence them in a positive way and give back as much as I can because they're really working hard for their dreams and they're coming from a place that's a little more difficult than where I come from, and just being able to help them out as much as possible, whether that's being a positive influence on them or just actually physically helping them and being able to do that.
Now, kind of moving on to the draft here that's coming up pretty quick. We're right around the corner now. You and Tristan Wirst, teammate of yours, are going to be what's called participating virtually. So what exactly does that mean?
We're going to be able to have cameras in our house and basically stream our living room to the draft stream wherever they're doing that from. But it's basically supposed to be like we're attending the draft, but just with the atmosphere and having the camera crew here at the home. But it's really just going to be these tripods that they supply and the cameras they give out. So it's not the same, but it'll be fun, and it's exciting just to be able to still have this kind of experience.
And you'll be able to kind of experience it all with, your whole family surrounding you. Obviously, you wish
Hmm.
that you could have even your extended family
Hmm.
joining you. I know your dad was going to fly in some of your aunts and uncles and things like that. Unfortunately, that doesn't get to happen. But how special will it be to just be surrounded by your family during this process?
It's going to be pretty crazy. I mean, it's exciting just because I grew up here, and all my family that is from here is going to be here, and um, I mean, all the people that are going to be there had a part in raising me and teaching me how to grow up and mature, and every single one of them had a piece in that, whether it's my grandpa or my sister, my other sister, or my uncle who lives here in town, and all these family members that are so close that are very important. They all had part in creating me into who I am today, and so having them here just means a lot.
This is kind of a tough question because I know you have a really big family and a lot of people that you're very close to. But
Hmm.
if you were to name the three most influential people in your life, could you do it? And who would it be?
Three most influential people. Um, I got two that pop up into my mind right away. Is obviously my dad, and then my high school football coach, Matt Martin. Very influential. I spent probably 8, 9 months out of the year with him, whether it was football, because he was my D-line coach and the head coach, and he was my throws coach for shot put and discus. So I spent a lot of time with him, and I have a lot of appreciation for what he's done for me and my athletic career and just being a good friend and supporter. But a third one, I mean, I would just my mom. She's obviously my biggest supporter, and she does things the right way. And so being able to have her at my side is something that I really appreciate.
All right. Well, AJ, thank you so much for your time. I know you got a lot going on this week, and I really appreciate it. I know the Hawkeye fans are so excited to see where you're headed, and they're so proud to call you a part of Hawkeye Nation. So we wish you the best of luck on Thursday, and can't wait to cheer for you on Sundays next year.
Thank you. Thank you very much.